So they are data, not like forms. Data තමයි focus කරන්නේ. මෙතන මේ forms කියලා time cards වගේ තිබුණා data. මොකද ඒවා data elements තියෙන documents. Form yeah. Data නේ. Form එකක තියෙන data yes. So we get these data from various departments, functional departments, and the human resources department. Okay, so these are the sources. And what information is produced as outputs by this process? Tax report and tax payment, employee checks, payroll check, payroll report. Okay, where does it go? To government agencies like tax authorities, to the relevant employee, to the bank, and the senior management. Okay, now when you look at this one, you will be a little bit confusing because this is level 0 diagram. The level 0 diagram is the next lower level of context diagram. Context diagram is the highest level and the next level is level 0. Okay, level 0. 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 and 4.0, yeah, another one 5.0. So that main process, payroll processing system, has been subdivided into 5 processes: 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 and 5.0. Okay, that entire process has been subdivided into 5. I think Walter make a adinda venom. Make a very difficult. Okay, and you see the sources: human resources department and the other departments. Okay, other departments. And you see the destinations: employees, bank, general ledger, sorry, government agencies, management. Now send us a similarity between the context diagram and level 0 diagram. Similarity between the context diagram and level 0 diagram. මේ දෙක compare කරලා මේකේ සමානකමක් අපිට එවන්න බලන්න. Similarity between the context diagram and level 0 diagram. Send us a similarity between the context diagram and level 0 diagram. Yeah, Ravindu and Pereira's answers are exactly correct. Same sources and same destinations. Okay, if you identify 2 sources in the context diagram, like human resources department and other departments, right? The same number of sources should be there in the level 0 diagram, and even at lower levels. You should not have less or more. Okay, less or more. අඩු වෙන්නත් බෑ, වැඩි වෙන්නත් බෑ. Context diagram එකේ if you had 2, right? Here you have to have 2 sources. Similarly, the same number of destinations that were appeared in the context diagram should be in the subsequent levels, lower levels. Now we saw that employees, banks, government agencies, and the management, they were the destinations as per the context diagram. Here also, no more or no less. වැඩි වෙන්නත් බෑ, අඩු වෙන්නත් බෑ. ඕවා වැරදුනොත් ඔයාලගේ exam එකේදී ගොඩාක් ලකුණු අඩු වෙනවා. හරි? මොකද boundary එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. අර boundary එකම තමයි the territory is the same, but you expand the process. Okay, you don't expand the boundary, but you expand the processes. Therefore, the boundary should not be extended or expanded. That is very important. Any other questions? Yeah, your answers are correct. Almost all the answers are correct. Right? Okay, sir has come and he has a lot of things to share with you, Lamai. Please get his insights.
Interest එකක් නැහැ ඉතින් පඩිය ගන්න ඕනේ. Now I think Sandaruwan's already done, I think, half of the work. I don't want to do much about that. I'm an old man, according to that lady. But I have to work in the university. I have to do a job now. Otherwise, salaries, I don't get the salaries. I do this job because of my job. There is such a huge interest after that incident. It's so sad. Now, what you want to understand here, this is a bird view. When you look at the system, suppose there's a scope. Scope is, suppose that this is, we are talking about salary payment, the payment side. When you look at the payment side, now first we have to clarify your scope, which section, which division, which department you're going to draw the context diagram. That is, you want to define very beginning. That is the most important thing. Now, suppose you are talking about accounts receivable division, then that is your scope. This is salary payment, the easiest method to understand. That is your scope. Beyond the scope, go to another diagram. That's not covered from here. So overall, we can see. Now, context diagram is a bird view. Bird view means කුරුල්ලෙක් උඩින් ඇවිල්ලා බැලුවහම පේන විදිය, bird view. You have to think about only two things. What are the sources, what are the destinations of that particular system? Now UGC, when you look at the UGC as a system, suppose scope is UGC, then where the students comes to the UGC and what are the sources and what are the destinations. Jayawardenapura University is another system. For Jayawardenepura University as a system, what are the sources, what are the destination, very summary form and bird view. But within the university, that's the first diagram. You see Jayawardenepura University, context diagram. Then under that, there are so many subsystems. Accounts payment system, salary payment system, students recruitment system, welfare system, administration system, research and development system. You can say those systems as a scope. If you want to draw the diagram, again you have to draw the context diagram for each and everything. Very important thing here, we look at the system as a one process and we get the sources and we get the destination. That's all. Then after the context diagram, you have to broaden the nest diagram. Nest diagram we call level 0 diagram. Now look here, very important point I want to tell you, don't miss that one. When you go to the level 0, this is called level 0 diagram, you have many processors. Processors are verbs. There are people doing something. But look here carefully. When you go to the previous one, you have 2 source documents, 4 destinations. As a whole, as a bird view of payroll processing system, various departments in the time card information, HRM say the new employees, that's all, and the increment forms. And system itself is a very complicated. There are a lot of subsystems inside the payroll processing system. Those things you have divided. Otherwise, you can't give this output. Your destinations are governed now. Make tax report. Tax reports and payment, there should be a process you need to build that one. When you want to write a checks or sending a checks to the employees, there is another work you have to do. When you go to the bank, the processing, that is also you want another bank. Management reports also is another process. Time cards, new employee form is another process. Here, when you look at that, you can't get this output, these destinations or sources. In the nest diagram, you want many processors. Processors are connected with these reports. Tax reports and payments, you can't build automatically. There should be a process for that. There should be a person to do that. Then employees check is another process. Hello. Still not clear. You don't clear my voice. Is there any issue about the noise? Clear. So there is a noise. Right, now clear. My voice is totally out, not like friendly. දැක්කොත් ගහන size friendly නෑ. friendly ගියා. සින්දු ගියේ කී අපි ලොකු දෙයක් කරන්න ගියා. මට සමා වෙන්න ඕනේ ඒ ඔක්කොම මගේ motivation එක බින්දුව. දැන් job එකට කරන්නේ. පඩි නෑ. පඩි නැතුව ළමයින්ට කන්න දෙන්න විදියක් නෑ. එහෙම තමයි ජීවිතේ එහෙම වෙනවා. තමයි මිනිස්සුගේ motivation කොච්චර වැදගත්ද කියලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන්න ඕන. Now you have here, we don't call output, we call destinations. Output is another, but that same, but here we talk about the destination. Our terminology is that when you want to make tax report, employee checks, payroll report, you need a process. Sometimes you can, together you can make a one process, or maybe a different processes you want to do. Even you have a sources here, the sources also, right, connected to certain process. Now look in the next diagram, how many processes? Yeah, here payroll employees, you see, so one process. There are 5 processes are here. Pay taxes, another process. Update general ledger is another process. Employee prepare reports is another process. Update employee payroll file is another process. Now when you have a very clear-cut context diagram, what Sadharuans explained very well, the process also you can identify it in the next level. To give this report, what the process you need. Sometimes one process you can develop 2 reports. You can amalgamate. That is keep in your mind that one, that is very essential. I can explain it Sinhala, but I don't do though. I can very properly, I can explain it Sinhala. My Sinhala language is very good, but no need to do. Now look here, second point, these are my experience I am talking, no need to tell, PowerPoint read kalat athi api. See here, departments, human resources, 2 source and 4 destination. When you go to the next diagram, level 0, you can't go something else, destination, something else, right? Source documents you can't introduce here. Within that framework you want to do. Now look here carefully, human resource department still there. There's no any other new source documents here. And management, government report agencies, banks, employee checks, that those are destination. It's still there, but there are no new. You can't put new. That context diagram have a high relationship with the level 0. Context, once you identify certain sources and destination in the context diagram, it will be continue to the level 0 diagram as well. Within that framework only, you have to put more processes. Processes also is connected to the reports, to generate the reports and process the sources. That point, if you keep in your mind, very easily you can draw this. I don't know. Otherwise, you draw this one in different way. There is no relationship, no connection, nothing. In examination, you get a very low marks. 40%, 40 marks for this case study. Quite a big number. Very conceptual nature. No calculation in AIS. We don't calculate NPV, IRR. Here we do all, right? Carefully listen. The system the organization actual system. You convert it to the diagrams. Documentation is that. The organization system, you convert it to the diagram. The diagram. When the people go through the diagram, they can understand. There are 15 rules are involving to draw these diagrams. We will talk to you later, those 15 things, rules. Now look here, again go back to the earlier one. Departments, human resources, still they are in the context diagram. Government agencies, employees, bank management, still they are in the level 0 diagram both. It's all 2 sources and 4 destination as it is there in the level 0 diagram. You are not adding anything in the level 0 diagram. If you add in, that is wrong. Because once you identify this is the things coming to this system, these are things going from the system, within that framework, you have to draw your level 0. Then what are the additional things in the level 0 you have? Processors and stores. Because through stores, there are some reports can generate. So through processors, there are some reports can generate. Also, some processes can happen. Therefore, something you written on the label. Label mean on the top of the arrow you have to written something. So you can't write anything if you can't process. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
Right. Process is important. That is what the old man, what you can learn. The old man can teach those things. 35 years experience, maybe more than your parents' experience. Now look here, update employee payroll file, pay employees, now pay employees. One of the very important process which can generate the payroll check to the bank, employee paycheck to the employees. You can't create an employee paychecks and employee payroll check without some process. That process we call payroll or pay employees process. It's a calculation verb. The 2 documents are the destination or output of that process. But no output without input. Each and every process, at least you need minimum at least 1 input and 1 output. Those are principles. If you break those principles, you get failed. I remember the last time one of the students came to see me and challenged about his marks. He said he taught to so many students. He's a man, Kuppi man, the leader, Kuppi leader. We call Kuppier leader. He got B or C, fail B. C plus. He told me I got C plus, my friends got A's and A pluses 5. Then anyway, I told him to come to my room. I go to my scripts. That time I had all scripts. I thought some missing part from me. Maybe I am very busy, maybe some part of the fiction missing, or maybe nothing happened. Very seriously, 2 people are checking these things. I went through the scripts, but his script is not in my bundle. Then I called to the Sandaru answer. He also half of the work, more than half of the work. You checked. I also checked certain percentage. Then we both that day. You also came to see me with that packer, and we went through again the same paper, but all wrong. We have done a very good marking. We can't increase or decrease. Almost same like model answer. The thing is principally wrong. So many things. I remember still that story. It's little hard. අපිට බරින්න තරම් ලේසි නෑ. ළමෙක් ෆේල් වුණාම බරිනවා. තේරෙන්නේ නැතුනම බරිනවා. බරින්න තරම් ලේසිද උගන්නන්නද? අපි මේ ඔන්ලයින් කරන එකවත් ඇප්‍රීෂিয়েට් කරන්න බෑ. Very pathetic. This batch is whole collect tire දාලා anyway, then go to the number 1 process. When human resource division send the new employee form and increments, employee change form in every year the employee get increments. Salaries increments are there. That's come to the update the employee file. That is a verb that is linked to the. It's always you need another process that is a store. Store you have all their payroll files. Every employee have a card. You have to insert all the figures in now is computerized most of the places. You have to update. This file can be digital or it can be a physical. Like in a ledger sheet in the bank, you have to update that. All new increment form, new employees, you have to update here. It's a very good data storage. From this, you can get data to another process. Process 3. Prepare reports, summary reports of the employee pay and all, you have to get from here. From here, you have to develop the management report. The management report is a destination. Finally, people will read how many employees, this organization have a lot of ghost employees and all those kind of payroll report. Now this is number 3. Look here, each and every process, there are some inputs and there are some outputs. There is no process here without input and output. Now, students who miss the class, how many students today? 173 look, definitely they get failed. I don't care. But I don't want to fail the students. That is never ever fail the students from me. So, my lifetime 35 years count failure. I fail no mama strict in the attendance. They were never අවබෝධයක් දැන් ඉන්න ළමයින්ට නැහැ. දැන් සමන්ති මිස්ලා කිව්වා නේද දවසක් මීටින් එකේ මං ඉන්නේ හින්දා ඒගොල්ලොත් ආවා කියලා ඒස් ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. Then හැමදාම එනවනම් they are studying very well. මම ලෝභ නැතුව I am very generously giving a marks. එහෙම කෙනෙක් හැබැයි දැන් ඒ ඔක්කොම මේ බැච් එකට නැහැ. ඒව ගියා. ඒ ගුණා විකුණුවා ගිය සති. දැන් අලුත් ගොනෙක් කියලා දී ගන්න. ඌ ඇවිල්ලා කළු ගොනෙක්. සුදු ගොන්නු එපා. කළු ගොන්නු හොඳයි. ශක්තිමත් කියලා හිතනවා කළු ගොන්නු. එපා වුණා ඇත්තටම මට එපා වුණා. මම sabbatical යන්න කියලා ඉතින් ආට ඔක්කොම දීලා. I have idea. I will see the COVID development. Then for 4-5 years ටිකක් ඉඳලා එනවා. මේ batch එකම out වෙනකන් ඉඳලා එනවා. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 is a pay tax. You can see taxation. It's a compulsory. There are a lot of calculation here. When you want to do tax calculation, You want to get the data from the employee's file, personal files. Those are very practical. That's what you have to understand very carefully. Otherwise, you can't be accountant. It's not, you are laughing. I try to make you accountant. Strong accountant. I don't want to do a shortcut with you. I like your 100% attendance. Because half away, some other program you can study, but accounting you can't. Because it's a hands-on experience. Accountants have to work. The companies recruit the people to those things. They are not recruit the people to talk. They want to get the work from you. It's not like a typing only. When you are at the training, you are typing. But when you work as accountant, you have to show the colors. For that, you need a lot of experience. Without knowing these one, very hard. Now, pay tax and some information they have to give to the updated general ledger. Double entry CL. Then the general ledger also updated here. Now these are there is not a square. Right? These are square. Destination, source and square. The payroll file, employee file and general ledger file is not a square, maybe open. Only two parallel lines you can see. So yeah, like this. But here color they can't identify. What information comes into these process and from where the whole process you can see here. The very important point, don't go beyond the context diagram. The context diagram, you already identified the destination and source. Within the destination and source only you have to create the level 0 diagram. And in the context diagram, even though it is a summary level, but very essential one. And they indicated so many reports. For getting that report, you have to develop the process. For the process, sometimes you can amalgamate also. I think at the beginning also I talked to you. Principles, amalgamations are. You can do similar work, you can get together and make a one process. And third thing, each and every process should have input and output. Otherwise, isolately process, nothing coming here. That's the thing. And stores also you have to implement it. So if you have something, take.
Yeah, if I add few things now, if you observe the data stores, which is two parallel lines. Now look at the data flow. Okay, now this is two-way from the employee payroll file. The pay employees process takes information or data, and pay employee process provides information to employee payroll file. Okay, so it is two-way arrow. And if you look at another observation, we don't label the data flow to the store. Okay, now this is a store. Now none of the data flow are labeled. Right? Here also it is not labeled. Right? So as mentioned, the boundary is the context diagram, sources and destination. In that case, now here update employee payroll file, pay employees. What you can do is you can subdivide into this main process. Number 1, update payroll file. Number 2, pay employees. Number 3, number 4, and number 5. And arrange these sub-processes in logical manner, logical order. Okay, what does first and then what, then what, then what. Logical order එක arrange කරගන්න. Main process එක you can divide into sub processes and arrange them in a logical manner. And whenever you need a store, you can take that into the level 0. Right? Now here, number 1 is update employee payroll file. Then using that information and time cards, pay employees. Then number 3, prepare reports. And number 4, pay taxes based on the reports. Right? And number 5, update EL. So there is a logical sequence. Right? I think that is clear. So shall we move on?
Level 0.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Now this is level 0, that is by 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 and so on. It is labeled. And if you take a particular process, say for example, pay employees process, that is 2.0 process, the second process, that can be further divided. Then it is set level 1 diagram. Level 1. Now 2.0 process can be further divided. That is called as level 1.
2.11.
2.11, 2.12. Yeah, I have taken that. Now this is that 2.0 pay employees process. Okay, now this is the process. So it will be further divided. Okay, the further division is this. Now 2.1, see 2.1 process payroll, and then it goes to prepare cash disbursements 2.2. level 1 කියලා කියන්නේ තවත් level එකකට යනවා කියන්නේ. ඒතර highest level එක තමයි context diagram එක. The next level is level 0 diagram, and the third level is level 1 diagram. It can go like that. Okay. You see the employees and banks are the destinations in this level C. Sorry, level 1. මේ තියෙන එකම තමයි යන්නේ බලන්න employees and banks. Right? Nothing else. No more or no less. වැඩි වෙන්නත් බෑ අඩු වෙන්නත් බෑ. මේ process එකට තිබුණ destinations ගානමයි තියෙන්නේ. source එක ඇත්තටම departments අරන් නැහැ. departments උත් මෙතෙන් එන්න ඕනේ. නමුත් මේ time card කියන එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ departments වලින්. මේක ඇවිල්ලා විතර නේ. ඒ sources ගානමයි destinations ගානමයි තියෙන්නත් ඕනේ. දැන් මෙතන අපිට පේනවා මේ pay employees කියන process එකේ destinations දෙකයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ දෙකමයි ඊළඟ level එකට එන්න ඕනේ. මොකද මේකනේ expand වෙන්නේ. ඒතර එතනදී boundary එක context diagram එක නෙමෙයි level 0 එක. right? දැන් ඔන්න තේරෙන්න ඕනේ ඔය logical load එක. ඉතින් අර මමත් ඉස්සෙල්ලා කිව්වා වගේ මේක අමාරු කටයුත්තක්. This is very difficult or complex task. What you want to understand the case, and then based on the information given in the case, you have to document the context diagram, and remember you have to draw the context diagram first. Okay, thereafter level 0, thereafter level 1. It doesn't work other way around. සමහර කට්ටිය හදලා තියෙනවා level 1 එක තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලා හදන්නේ. level 1 එක හදලා context diagram එක හදන්න බෑ. උඩ ඉඳලා පහළට cascade down වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට තමයි ඔය exam එකේ වරදින්නේ. ඒ නිසා context diagram number 1, then level 0, then level 1. right?
එහෙම කරලා අපිට ගෙනලා කනෙක්ට් කරන්න ඕනේ.
ඔය හරියට තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් තියෙන්න ඕනේ.
අපිට ආයේ රිවයිස් කරන්න ඕනේ එහෙමනම් context diagram.
context diagram රිවයිස් කරන්න බෑ. ඒකත් එක strategy එකක් හැදෙන්න.
අර මිස් වෙන්න බෑ.
මිස් වෙන්න.
ඔව් මිස් වෙන්න බෑ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒකෙන් අදහස් වෙන්නේ
bottom up
නෑ. ඒ අදහස් වෙන්නේ අපි real idea එකක් කියන්නේ. නම් මේව කරන්න ඕන we have to discuss with the employees.
Yes.
We have to discuss with the employees, managers, and you have to look at the now say when you want to develop the context diagram and Level 0 diagram. Hypothetically, we can't do that. Now, normally for the exam, we are giving a case study and you have to draw. That is a testing method. But when you have you have to go to the office. You have to talk to the people. Suppose I can give an assignment. I don't give assignment to you, don't worry. But suppose you are here with us, we can give assignment, 2 or 3 people. Go to the university accounting department, interview the accountant, bursar, auditor, clerks, what they are doing. Each and every clerk, they are getting some inputs and output. That is a job. Your job description should be like that. Right? Say the preparation of the voucher, she is getting all documents and prepare the voucher and giving to the signature, right, to the other people. Now this all, everybody who is doing in the office is like a process. They're getting a salaries for the process. They're getting a salaries for the process. The processes are always connected with the input and output. They are getting some data from one way and do some analysis, some calculations and giving output to the others. You have to interview those things and write down narratives. You're writing like a novel. Then you come back and sit and draw. That is practically happened. Now in companies like in Australia, so when you go there, they are giving a system documentation. There is no people under you to work. Yourself, you have to study all the system, where your job, what is your job, where the things are coming, everything you can understand. And that is the mechanism. That is the way of doing things. Now, what Sir says, now when you want to further expand the one process, what you summarize the level 0 processes, that process have further work. One clerk may be doing several work. So that he needs several inputs and is giving several outputs, not only one particular work, not only one single work. Now payroll process, when you further analyze the payroll process, 2.1 process payroll, 2.2 prepare cash disbursement. There are two. The two processes are there within the process number 2. That is called level 1. Assume that 2.2 prepare cash disbursement. Prepare cash disbursement also, if you want, if you have a work or some people are doing, you can go to further. That is called level 2. That means 2.2.1, 2.2.2, 2.2.3. Likewise, you can expand it. But whatever the process you go, that is the actual work in the organization, you do this one, you can't miss input-output process. Look in this process, 2 inputs, 3 inputs, right? Time card, tax rates table. The tax rate table is a store. Earlier it doesn't appear. But when you go to 2.1, it's again appear. This is a further expansion. Very good practical exposure you want. I remember Sadhruvan sir said very beginning in my lecture, when you want to go to the audit firms or any company to work, this is the fundamental subjects. You learn the process and go. At least you have general knowledge. Then trial and error you have to study over there. Otherwise you are going like a blank. Without a knowledge you can't go to office. There should be some certain knowledge. Be an accountant, not easy. But most important thing is a discipline. It's all gone. Maybe some girls think about that. I got a island number 1, island. I am also island number 1. Long time back. I did my A level 1981. Island number 1. Who cares? Island number 1, 2, 3. My son and daughter both. Island number 9 and island number 11. Son is 11. He said 2, 1, 1. Tata have only 1. My daughter 9. Who cares? We don't care these island numbers. It's not a way to proud about you. Island numbers are done. Knowledge sometimes we have, sometimes we don't have. That's good for IAS or JMC. They are the place now you all go. You can't learn anything in those places like this. I'm 100% sure. This is this new knowledge having only with us. This is 100% sure. This is the knowledge, internationally accepted knowledge. You can get only from the accounting department. But now I thought go to Kalani and teach those things and enhance the Kalani of students. That is good. Some competition to the accounting department here. I have a plan. Close to my home also. Get a help at the Kalani University. Very close. I can walk. Make a short and go and do lecture. Now, just simply, discipline is very essential for accounting students. Respect. That is finally remaining with us. We had a very good students in past. Now this Dialog CEO, Supun Veer Singh, one of my students, best students in the class. Now today, he is a CEO, 40 lakhs salary per month, 40 lakhs. Who is the another one we go to last conference? Conference you don't remember his name. He is also a lot of students. Now this 1 or 2 girls in your batch, I'm not talking to the boys. Boys anyway good for me right now, right? They don't know the value of us. They don't know the lecturers are who. They look at the lecturers in JMC IAS point of view. You pay money for them, no? You don't pay for us. It's a free education, like a free teachers, like school teachers free. No? That is the way. Very important to be accountant discipline. It's a respectable job. Very respectable job. You have to protect accountants. I like accounting job. That is why I became accounting lecturer. Can anytime be accountant. That job is respectable job. You have to protect that job. You have to give a good discipline to the people. You don't want to be a proud island 1, 2, 3. Yes. University, everybody have all these things. Even other ones also island number 3. We all like that. Here all lecturers have a good caliber. But we have each other very nice respect. We had a nice respect earlier also, other than this batch. Sad. The respect is very important in this process, otherwise we end up with nothing. Today the industry respect to the accounting department students because of the respect, and they are very good discipline and they are very honest because we develop that. Very developed. Yesterday I got a mail, one student, I can't come to the classes. I like such an official way. It's good. Just drop the mail. I have just the mail. Whatever you have, it doesn't matter. Right? Then it shows you are very well disciplined person. I try to friendly with you. Sindhu kiyeki ayyo apita gaannana assiyage walige newe ara walige මැද්දේ එකක් තියෙනවා assiyage assyo දැකලා තියෙ නෑ දැකලා තියෙ වලිගෙට යන උස්සලා බලන්න වලිගෙට යට තියෙන එකෙන් අපිට ගහන්න සින්දු කියලා අපි මේ යාළු වෙලා පව් ඉතින් කොල්ල නම් මට දුකයි හොඳයි කොල්ල නෙවෙයි අපිට බෑන්නේ කෙල්ලෝ. කෙල්ලෝ හිතනවා ඒක මේ කැම්පස් ආර්ට් පස් ජපුරා ආර්ට් එකවුන්ටින් ආර්ට් අපි තමයි ලොක්කෝ කියන්නේ. මම ලොක්කෝද? කසාද බැඳලා ලොක්කන් ඔක්කොම වියද. අපි බැන්දෙත් ඉතින් මේ කැම්පස් එකේ උන්ගනේ ලංකාවේ එක දෙක ගත්තුම්නේ බෑනේ. අනාද වෙලානේ. අන්තිමට nothing. මේ ඔක්කොම වැඩක් නැහැ. මේ ඔක්කොම ඉගෙන ගත්තේ. This is the reality. Life important, respect to the people is important. මේව නෙවෙයි මේ මිනිස්සුන්ට කතා කරන්න අපි හරි respectable විදියට ජීවත් වෙන්න ඕන. That is what we will learn. I'm not allowed to put my name to anybody else in this batch as a referees. Industry එකේ මගේ නම දාන්න. Otherwise you have to put your school principal, ආම්දුරුව ගමි දාගන්න මේ referees ලට CV වල තාත්තගේ යාළුවෝ අම්මගේ යාළුවෝ ඒතර කැම්පස් එකේ ඩිග්‍රිය තියෙන්නේ referees ලා ඉන්නේ වෙන කොහෙවත් අවුරුදු 4 ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන්නේ කොහෙන්ද කියන අනාර politicians ලාගේ doctor degree වගේ no references sad right but this is not for the actually for the boys in the class they are very good but ගොඩාක් අර boys ලා girls ලා උදව් කළානේ අපි research එකට පාස්සා දෙනේ හරි ලස්සනට ළමයි ආවිලා organizing කරලා අර boys ලා කට්ටියක් එහෙම අර ෆොටෝ ගහලා very innovative මම idea එක දුන්න ගම they are really work. I'm so sad all gone 1 minute gone everything anyway forget about for getting a salary මට පඩි ගෙවන්න උගන්නනවාට ඒකින්ද මමත් පොඩ්ඩක් උගන්නනවා but not in a heartfelt. Now we are going through the parallel examples or partial example of how the first level of detail was created. Already we have discussed that one. But before we do, let us step through some guidelines on how to create the DFT. There are some rules of developing a DFT. I will do a little bit later. Understand the system. You can't develop the system without understanding. Now you feel Greek. Greek, recording here. අපිට වරිණ ආපුන ටියුන්ට වරිණ කියලා අදත් නෑනේ ළමයි. අදත් කීය දෙන්නේ සර්? 164ට බහැලා 94යි. 164යි. 46ක් 36ක් නෑ. අපි දැන් අඩු කරපුවා 38ක් නෑ. 38ක් කියලා කියන්නේ 100ට කීයද? 16 18ක්. අවුලාවේ 20ක් ඉන්නේ. බේල් එකේ මේ කට්ටිය. ආයෙත් උඩින් ඇවිල්ලා පාස් වෙන්නේ මේ වඳින්න පුරුවන්දේ. මම කවදාවත් ෆේල් කරලා නැහැ ළමයි. මේ සැරේ ඉතින් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Develop the understanding by observe මහර strict පැමිණීම දැම්මම ළමයි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. ඒකද මේ සැරේ දරුවෝ කියන ලේඩි කෑවනේ වෙන්නේ. දැන් ඉතින් මොන පැමිණීම? Observing organization data flow, observing and interviewing those who use and process the data or having them completely a questionnaire. You can understand the system. Interviews is a one method. Or develop a questionnaire and give them, then they will fill the questionnaire and then you can collect. That's very practically happening, but I don't like that method. Interviews and recording and write down the narratives very important for me. Rather than questionnaire is good for research or something, but system development I think much better discussion. You can develop a system to your home also. How do you say your home as a system? You want to get salaries. You have to go to the shopping, right? To buy something. You know, you have to think about the many things like that. Always try to apply this knowledge to your home as well. Because everything is system. Everything is system. Your vehicle also system. Your scooter also system. Everything is system. That system you have input and output. Interview those who use and process the data or having them complete questionnaire by reading narrative description of the system or by walking through system, that means inspection, checking. Once you check, you can understand. But initially, don't look at the sound system. You can draw the sound system later. As it is, you have to draw. That is what we call ignore the certain aspect of the system where the system is weak. Sometimes system is weak, no problem. Our aim is to strong the system, but no need to. Initially, as it is, you have to record it. As it is. A DFD is a diagram of the origins, flow, transformation, storage, and destination of data. You know everything. Only very important error parts are included. I mean, not you are drawing errors, system errors. As it is, you can draw. Unimportant error parts are ignored. Determine how the system starts and stops is not shown. Rule 3, very important. Determine the system boundaries. I think it's a receivable in enter it's a HRM part. HRM for salary preparation, HRM send the documents to the accounting department. You have to identify the scope. Sometimes the scope is very complex. Some students can't understand the scope. Now say simply, accounting department is a system of a department. Okay, research and development, library section, ARS, accounting resource center. Those are subsystems. So subsystem boundaries you should want to understand. Determine what to include and exclude. Because when you have a scope, you know this is coming to my division or some other division. Include all relevant data elements because excluded items will not be considered during the system development. Rule 4. Develop a context diagram. That's good. That's already we taught to you. A context diagram depicts system boundaries because we are going to the particular scope only. In the diagram, center is circled within the name of the system. That means process. Outside entities the system interact with directly are in boxes on either side, connected by data flows. Again, are destination and processors. Destinations and the source to one process. System as a whole you have to look at. Then you can later go to successfully more detail. Maybe magic pageti and the pulang hat dene. Kawa hat dene ko na Greek pageti and. Taman dia. Kasi hata pahin api dene adu karam hata tunai. Attendance. Online asal. ළමයි ඉගෙන ගන්න ඉන්නේ රටේ සල්ලිත් නැස්ති මේව සෞම්පකාර වෙලා යනවා. सरकारी කනගාටුයි පැටටි නේ රටට වෙන දේ. මෙහෙම අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න කාලේ ලෙක්චර් එකක් කියන්න සඳරුවන්ස අපිට නිකන් ගෝල්ඩ් වලට වඩා වටිනවා. අයින් එන්නේ අපිට ඉතින් දැන් කොල්ලන්ට වගේ මොටර් නැහැ. විජේරාමීන් බැලලා දුවගෙන එනවා මට මතකයි 8 ලෙක්චර් එකට හරි අමාරුයි එන්න. කන්නේත් නැහැ කාලා නැහැ. මාත් එක්ක 6-7 දෙනෙක් රත්නසේකර සර්ලා ඔක්කොම අපි ඉතරට හිටියා. දුවගෙන ඉන්නේ බස් වලින් බැලලා. අපි දුවගෙන එනවා හරින්නේ නැහැ. අවිල්ලා අට සමහරවිට ඉස්සරහට එනකොට අල්ලගෙන හොස්ටල් වලම ඔක්කොම ඉස්සරහ ටික අල්ලන් අපිට ඉඳ නැහැ ඉස්සරහ. ගෙදර නම් එනකොට ඉස්සරහ අල්ලන්න බෑ. කොට්ටිය දාගෙන එන 8-10යි. ඊට පස්සේ තමයි මොන හරි කන්නේ. කවදාවත් ලෙක්චර්ස් මිස් කරපු කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි මම. මගේ ළමයින්ටත් මම හැමතිස්සෙම කියන්නේ මිස් කරන්න එපා කියලා. How important lecture is ඒක මම දන්නේ ඒක lecture එකට බැරි වුණත් අපි lecture එකට යනවා. We can pick something. අඩු ගානේ library ගිහලා පොතක් කියවන්න හරි an area we can identify. Those values are totally gone. 165යි දැන්. First time මෙහෙම මගේ පන්තියකට අඩු වුණේ. Right? I'm so concerned about the results of the present now. Identify the data flows. Data flows are very important. I think you already explained. I think other words. Data flows are data dictionaries. Data stores. හැම තැනම ඔය අර arrow එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ නිකන් arrow එකක් නෙවෙයි. That should be not just the arrow. That arrow is a data dictionary. Identify the all data flows, significant movement of data, enter into the leveling the leave with the system, including the where the data originate and its final destination. All data comes from and go to transformation processes. Data means not only figures. Data is a kind of broad sense, not only the figures. Smell. You are at home right now, any smells come from your kitchen side, that is a data. You get that. That is also data. Touch, heat. Certain now say, when you go to the, what do you call that, supermarket, retail shop, they punch what you buy. There are some machines, punching machine. That is some rays, some electronic rays connected to that code. The code identifies the figure and the number and the amount. That's another way of data capture. That's what I told you. Data is very broad, not only figures. All data flows come from and go from. The transformation process is the process. The data stores or source or destination. Right? Data flows can move in two directions, shown as line of arrows. Circle, what is this?
Okay, rule number 6, group data flows. Actually, I have explained that when we were doing the context diagram, if two data go together simultaneously, you can group these two data and put it on a single line. Okay, so you can group data provided that they are flowing simultaneously. Okay, if data do not flow together simultaneously, you have to show it separately. Number 7, identify the transformational processes. Okay, you know the circle is used as the symbol or the shape to present the process. So you have to identify the process. Okay, the main process is depicted in the context diagram, and then you can divide into lower levels. You can divide the main process into lower levels when you come to the level 0 and level 1 diagram, and there should be a logical order. Okay, දැන් අපි හිතමුකෝ ඇඳුම් අඳිනවා කියලා. මම කියන්න ඕනේ ඇඳුම් අඳිනකොට ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අඳින්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද ඊට පස්සේ අඳින්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද. There is a logical order, right? So think about that logical order. දැන් සමහර කට්ටිය මේක අඳිද්දී main process එක බෙදෙනවා කොටස් වලට. හැබැයි order එකක් නැහැ. හරි? ඒක නිකන් හරියට you wear outerwears first and then underwears. Okay, right? So it should be in a logical order, right? So you have to identify the transformational processes. you know, basics, you know, a process should have at least one input and one output. Okay, these input and output are data, as I mentioned. Then rule number 8, group transformational processes. Now, if two processes are carried out at the same time, you can group two processes. Right? So, for example, update and pay. Update and pay. If you do these two processes together, update and pay, like inquiry and pay. When you go to a bank, normally you inquire, say, the bank balance, and you withdraw money. Okay, you inquire the bank balance from the, you know, the person in the counter, assuming that you are not going to the ATM. You go to the counter and ask the balance. Okay, inquire the balance, and you withdraw money. Right? So these two processes carry out or undertake simultaneously. If you have such simultaneous processes, you can group these two processes as well. As you group two data labels, to data flow, you can group processes as well. Okay, but the condition is these processes should carry out simultaneously. එකට සිදු වෙන්න ඕන. හරි? එකටම සිදු වෙන්න ඕන. එතකොට එකටම සිදු වෙන processes දැන් අපි drive කරන ගමන් phone එක use කරනවා. හොඳ නැති දෙයක් තමයි. නමුත් අපි කරනවා. එතකොට මේ දෙකම simultaneously වෙනවා. එතකොට මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක මම මේ කියන්නේ මේ පොඩි උදාහරණ ගන්න එක තේරෙන්න. ඒ processes එකට කරන්න පුළුවන්, group කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, right. And unrelated processes should not be grouped. Relate වෙන්නේ නැතිව group කරන්න බෑ. දැන් අපි තුමුකෝ credit department එක bank එකේ credit, you know, history එක check කරනවා, then later on it is approved. Okay, so these are two processes, but they are carried out in different point in time. Right? Then credit check කරනකොට සමහර විට crib එකකින් information ගන්නවා, past records ගන්නවා, ඒක වෙනම process එකක්. ඊට පස්සේ approval කරනකොට මෙයාගේ තියෙන strength එක බලනවා, need එක බලනවා, ඒ වගේ තව process එකක් යනවා. නිසා මේක මට කියන්න බෑ මේකමයි මෙන්න මේ situation එකේ group කරන්න පුළුවන් මේකේ බෑ කියලා. ඔයාලා බලන්න ඕනේ if there are more than one group, then if they occur simultaneously at once, then you can group, otherwise should not group. Okay, I think that is clear. And rule number 9, identify all files or data stores. That is also very important, right? So in the data store, you know, the symbol is two parallel lines. Okay, it could be a temporary data store or a permanent data store, right? It doesn't matter because here we don't go into the physical side. මතක තිස්සලා explain කරා මේ data flow diagram වල physical side එක නෙමෙයි තියෙන logical side එක. Therefore data stores could be temporary or permanent, or data may be stored in alphabetical order, numerical order, or chronological order. It doesn't matter. Physical side එක බලන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක hard form එකේද soft form එකේද බලන්නේ නැහැ. අපි store එක තමයි ගන්නෙ. Right? ඉතින් ඒ store එකට data two way යන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ store කරනවා, ඒකෙන් ආයෙ retrieve කරනවා. එහෙම වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් store කරනවා විතරක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? බොහෝ විට වලට දැකලා ඇති, ඔයා දකින්න ඇති, ඒ data store එක will be you know, providing data to another process. Otherwise lama it is you know, it is not point of keeping data in a store. හරි? ඒක retrieve කරන්න නැත්නම්, ඒක reuse කරන්න නැත්නම් data store එක තියෙන එක තේරුමක් නැහැ. So usually the data stored in the data file or store will be retrieved and will be sent to another process for the processing.